Good morning, good morning. How are you, my kids? I miss you all. I'm so sorry for not being able to meet with you today. I'm recording the video to explain today's lesson. And the good news is we're starting the last unit for this year, Unit 10, Cybersecurity. As usual, we are going to do 2 lessons today, and we will start with lesson 3, then we'll take lesson 4, and that's it. Okay, let's go ahead and start with lesson 3. I will share I already sharing my screen. I will just start presenting. In lesson 3, you will learn to describe the different types of data that are used and collected by modern computing innovations. You will also be able to define personally identifiable information as information about an individual that identifies, links, relates, or describes them. You will also be able to explain how disparate pieces of personal information can be combined to identify individuals or deduce other private informations. Now, look at this list. You guys supposed to discuss with partner or individually. Take a look at this list and look at the type of information and what of those are you believe is private information and what is should be considered personal. So all of these information about you are available in the internet. Which part would you consider private or personal? Your full name? Do you think your full name is private information or personal information? Your social security number, your favorite band, a picture of your face, your fingerprint, your birth date, your address, where you go after school, and so on. To respond to this list, you'll use your activity guides. Let me share the activity guide with you. The activity guide will be in this form, and you will find the link for the activity guide here. It should be here. Okay, so when you click on the link here, you'll be able to fill out this form. So you're gonna write down your first name, last name, and the period. Then you're gonna check this list. So if you think any of these information is a personal information, check on the box. If you think it's private information, don't check the box. Okay, so here's how you respond to this question. Which of these information you think is personal and which one you think is private information? Okay, let's go back to our presentation. Okay, now think about what it means to say that something is personal or private. Some items on this list that are biometric data. Do you know what the meaning of biometric data? Biometric data is some data or is some information about your biometrics, like a picture of your face, your fingerprint, your voice, or video recordings. Are these considered any more private or personal than the other items? Why or why not? So here you will discuss about the biometric data. What do you think about the biometric data? Do you think this biometric data is more private or personal than the other data or the other items or not? And why? Most good websites and apps will have a privacy policy that explains the data that they collect and the way that it's used. We may have seen them before, but we have probably not read them. Today, we are going to practice reading data policies to get the sense for what kinds of information is actually being collected by modern computing innovations like websites and apps. So now you will need to watch this video. And again, I will take you to the form. So here is the link for the video. You're gonna watch the video, then after watching the video, you will check the box. Then you will answer these 4 questions. What is your website? Because you are going to pick a website. So let me take you back to the presentation again. So after watching the video, pick a website or app of your own and complete the 4 questions. Forget about the front page and the back page of the activity guide, because I just pasted all the questions in this form. So I didn't attach the activity guide from the code.org. So you will only respond to the video in the form here, okay, in this form. So to pick a website, here are some apps or services to consider. You can pick an education website like code.org, Khan Academy, codeacademy.com. You can pick a social media website like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and so on. You can pick some online store websites like Amazon, Target, Walmart, some search websites like Google, Bing, some maps websites like MapQuest, Yahoo Maps, Google Maps, productivities website like Microsoft Office Online, Google Docs, some mail and communications website like Gmail, Hotmail, some Skype, like Skype, Google Hangout. Also, you can pick some I think games website like Xbox, some streaming sites like Netflix. So you have a lot of websites, just pick one of them, then respond to the 4 questions. Here are the 4 questions. They are in the form. So the first question is, where is it? What is your website or app? Here you will answer this question. You already picked one of the websites or any app. So what was your website? Question number 2, what is their data policy? So to know to answer this question, you will need to read their policy. Okay, the easiest way to know the policy is I can start a new here in the Google search. You can write, for example, Facebook, then you can write data policy. Click, and here we go. Here you can find the policy. Okay, so just write in the search the website's name, then the data policy. Okay, after you read the data policy, you will respond to all these questions. What kinds of data collected? How is the data you listed above being used? What features are enabled by data? Does the company share the data with anyone else? Can you get access to your data or not? Can you define what is collected or deleted your data if you wish? So you're gonna respond to all these questions. Okay, let me take you back to the presentation. All right. So yeah, that's it. If you didn't find the answer for all these questions, write down that you didn't find the answer for this question in the data policy of that website. Okay. All right. Now the key takeaways: personally identifiable information, PII. It is information about an individual that identifies, links, relates, or describes them. Technology enables the collection, use, and exploitation of information about, by, and for individuals, groups, and institutions. Geolocation, cookies, and browsing history can all be used to create knowledge about an individual. Most digital technology needs some kind of PII, which is personal identifier information, to work. For example, street navigation needs to know your location or PII stored online to simplify making online purchases. Other times, websites collect more data to improve their services. Many services and websites collect information like your browser history that can be used to advertise to you by creating detailed profiles of who you are and what you like. So for example, you guys, when you watch a video on YouTube, next time when you log into it, when you open the YouTube, you'll find the suggestion list, some videos related to that you just watched it, right? And sometimes if you search about a product, for example, anywhere in the Google, for example, or in Amazon, you're gonna find an advertisement to that product in your Facebook, right? Because Facebook and all the other websites are collecting your data from your history, and then use this data to advertise to you by creating detailed profiles of who you are and what you like. Search engines also can record and maintain a history of searches made by users. This information can be used to suggest websites or for targeted marketing. Once data is made digital, and especially once it's shared online, it's much harder to control. So PII can be used to steal the identity of a person or stalk them online. Information that is often posted on social media can be combined to create a profile on you. So that's all about lesson 3. Make sure to watch the video in this form. Make sure to, I will take you back to the form one more time. Make sure to check on the private information from this list. Any information you think is a private information, that's totally up to you. I just need to know your opinion and how do you think about the private information or the personal information. Then make sure to watch this video and response to the 4 questions after watching the video. Then finally go ahead and submit the form. Okay, all right, that's all about lesson 3. Let's go ahead and start lesson 4, the value of privacy. All right. In this lesson, you will learn to evaluate whether the benefits to society from a given computing innovation outweigh the privacy risks it poses. Assess a computing innovation to identify the specific privacy risks that could arise from the data it collects and stores. And you will also be able to explain the risks to privacy that arise from using modern computing technology. Okay. Review your activity guide from lesson 3. Think about what your privacy concerns are for the app or websites you choose. You already chose a website and you have read the data policy about that website. Now think about what your privacy concerns. Okay. Now you're gonna watch another video. This video is about the facial recognition, and make sure to take notes about the following points. Let me show you how to find the video or how to reach the video. You'll find the video in this document. This is the video. It's facial recognition video. Click on the link and you'll be able to watch this video. Okay. Once you watch the video, make sure to answer these questions. What are the benefits of the technology? What does it make more convenient or fun? What are the privacy concerns that arise? Why would governments or businesses be interested in this technology? So watch the video, then make sure to answer or respond to all these questions. All right. Now watch the second video, location data, and answer the following questions. Let me show you how to reach the second video first. It's here, location data video. Click on the link and watch the video. Pause my video and watch the video, then go back to my video. Okay, make sure to answer these questions or take notes on these questions. What kind of data is being collected and shared? Who is the third party in this situation? Why is this a trade-off between privacy and security? Okay, this is the video. Do you agree with the Supreme Court's ruling? Do you think it should apply to other kinds of data? Make sure to discuss and answer this question after watching the video. All right, wrapping up. What is your response? Which of the following best describes your overall comfort while using or with using data or drive innovation or ensure security? Most of the people are somewhere here. They should be either totally comfortable, mostly comfortable, mixed, mostly uncomfortable, or totally uncomfortable. So if you think you are totally comfortable, that's mean you have my data. It makes the technology I love work and keeps me safe. Mostly comfortable, I want tech innovations and stronger security. Let's make sure we take care of the most damaging privacy concerns. Mixed, I am just in between. There's a lot of this that makes me uncomfortable, but I'm still going to use technology. I think I am here in the mixed. I'm still using technology. I cannot even imagine my life without technology, but still I think I'm worried about sharing my data online. Mostly uncomfortable, privacy is more important than empowering innovations or ensuring security. I would give up on some tech innovations to ensure my privacy. Totally uncomfortable, I would give up most technology and would like to see much stronger limits on what kind of data can be collected and stored, even if it limits the introduction of the new technology and hinders government security. Key takeaways. Our private data powers a lot of computing innovations in ways we like. It makes products that are convenient, interesting, personal, useful, and often free because we pay with our data. We don't need to pay money, but we pay with our data. Not every effect of computing innovation is anticipated in advance. This data can also be used by companies, governments, or criminals in ways that we didn't intend or that threatens our privacy. The balance between innovation, privacy, and security is continually being debated. You are part of the next generation that will decide what kind of digital society we live in. Legal and ethical concerns are raised by computing innovations that harm people, computing innovations that play a role in social and political issues. For example, software that allows access to digital media downloads and streaming algorithms with bias, devices that collect and analyze data by continuously monitoring activities. Okay, thank you very much, Dada, my kids, for watching and paying attention. That was all about the today's lesson. Please make sure to submit your attendance form. I will take you again for our today's list. I don't think I am still sharing my screen. I will go ahead and share my screen one more time. Sorry for that. Okay, now I'm sharing my screen. Make sure here is your today's plan. Make sure to submit your attendance form, then watch this video and these two videos related to lesson 4. Then finally, don't forget to submit your assignment, this form. Okay, this is the form. All right, thank you very much and see you next week. Have a good day. Bye.